What's up, everybody? This is Fred Rachani, TSC News, doing a live impromptu stream. As you can tell, I'm not set up right now because I was actually going to run some errands. I was going to go work out, do my thing. I'm trying not to shake this phone too much, but I read online that, according to NFL media, which more or less is the NFL, Ian Rappaport, Jay Cutler has signed a $10 million deal with incentives to be the starting QB of the Miami Dolphins as Ryan Tannehill is out. For those that don't know, Ryan Tannehill injured his knee in practice. He's going to be out for quite some time. So the Dolphins decided it'd be a good idea to get Jay Cutler out of retirement, a guy who historically, allegedly, has not given a crap about his teams over the last decade. A guy who has won, not one, but actually, he's only won one playoff game over the last 10 years. They decided to give this man, smoking Jay Cutler, $10 million. Now look, there's a part of me that kind of respects Jay Cutler because this guy gives no Fs. He's made a lot of money. He's got a beautiful wife, and he just does his thing. He just does his thing. He doesn't care what people think. He just gets his money. On the other hand, the Miami Dolphins signing him, when you got Colin Kaepernick on the sidelines, listen, put aside how you feel about the protest, okay? Put aside your feelings about that, whether you agree with it, disagree with it. At the end of the day, Colin Kaepernick's won at least, 3 playoff games in his career? Maybe 4. Been to a Super Bowl. You're telling me that they couldn't have traded for some hot prospect. You're telling me they couldn't have traded for a decent backup that maybe got a good rating in Madden that maybe you want to try out and see if he works out in real life. You're telling me they couldn't have given Colin Kaepernick probably half that money and he would have done just as good, if not better, than Jay Cutler. Instead, you're getting Jay Cutler, who was retired, who was about to be in the booth, who had no desire to play anymore. His own words, paraphrasing, but those are pretty much his words. You're giving him $10 million to be your starting quarterback. Meanwhile, you have Matt Moore, who's a hell of a backup, who played pretty damn well. Hell, even in Madden, when one of my quarterbacks went down, I forgot which dynasty I built in Madden that this happened in. I think it might have been the Buffalo Bills, but I played as the Buffalo Bills. Somehow I acquired Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers went down with a knee injury. Matt Moore happened to be my backup, and Matt Moore successfully led us to a 3-0 start. So even in Madden, Matt Moore was a solid backup. But no. Instead, you call Jay Cutler. You know what? I would have rather called Vince Young or the ghost of Vince Young than Jay Cutler. But no, let's spend $10 million because Adam Gase is familiar with him and he likes him and blah, blah. Stop it. Stop it. Now look, if they do well, if they start out like 4-0 or something and make it to the playoffs in large part thanks to Jay Cutler, you know what? I will eat crow and I will personally apologize to Jay Cutler and the Miami Dolphins right here. Y'all know me. I will do that. However, I don't think it's going to happen based on, about a decade of evidence, maybe more on Jay Cutler. So Miami, I hope you're happy. You don't have Colin Kaepernick, a former Super Bowl quarterback. You have Jay Cutler, a man who in 10 years has won 1 playoff game. A man who in 10 years got to 1 NFC championship game, who got absolutely killed because he was told that he had no desire to go back and play. And while I think he got a bad rap for that NFC title game, at the end of the day, that's his legacy. That's the guy you want salvaging your season? You're telling me there's no quarterback, forget Kaepernick for a second. There is no quarterback from like the CFL, the Arena League, the NCAA, somebody that was undrafted, that maybe you want to give a chance that was under the radar? Nobody? Have fun, Miami Dolphins. Have fun. Folks, I want to hear from you though. What do you think about Jay Cutler signing with the Miami Dolphins? What do you think about him getting paid $10 million? And look, before I go, let's not be fooled. Tony Romo, even though he had limited playoff success in the last decade, is a significantly better quarterback even right now as a retired NFL player than Jay Cutler ever was. So just leaving it at that. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment below. Tweet us, Facebook us, do what you got to do. If you enjoyed this impromptu live stream, please like, please share. Take care. Don't forget to subscribe for more NFL updates, despite the ridiculous hypocrisies that are going on in the NFL. Congrats to all the Pro Football Hall of Famers, including LaDainian Tomlinson, one of my all-time favorite players. Whew. As always, everybody, enjoy the games, unless you're a Miami Dolphins fan. Oof.